morning, Jackson staff and students. It is a thankful Thursday today as we follow our Tiger truths of be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. I have Mr. Calhoun here, Austin Calhoun, from Mr. Reese's 5th grade class to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Come on up, Austin. We're going to place our right hand on our heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Excellent job, Austin. Great job. How's 5th grade?
Good.
Awesome. Okay, have a great day.
You too.
I also want to announce this morning, boys and girls, that our PBIS assembly is at 9:30. Not at 9 o'clock like I put in the newsletter. It's at 9:30. I have a special guest here. Come on up, Mrs. Everhart. She's here to teach us a little bit about today.
Why, good morning, everyone here at Jackson. So for those of you who are new, I am Mrs. Everhart, and I am your school social worker here at Jackson, and I am here every single day, so you get to see all of my fun faces every day. But I am actually here to do and talk to you about our expectations for our assemblies. Now, we're going to have many assemblies throughout the year, and starting today, like Mrs. Moisen said, we are going to have our PBIS assembly, and we'll have those once a month. But I know that towards the end of the month, we have another assembly where we'll have the whole school. So we want to make sure that you know what our expectations of you are. Now, in each classroom, you will see this little packet, and it has all of our expectations, and I'm going to go over these really quick. So our 3 Tiger truths: we have be safe, be respectful, and responsible. So when we are being safe in assemblies, you are going to stay in your personal space. You're not going to be touching other people. Make sure that you're sitting crisscross applesauce with your hands in your laps, just because sometimes we get kind of crowded, especially when we have an all-school assembly. And you want to make sure that you stay seated until you're dismissed. We're going to have lots of fun things in our assemblies throughout the year. We want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to see all the great stuff at the beginning and at the front of the assembly. Now, being respectful, you want to make sure that you're showing body basics, right? So be attentive listeners. Look at the person who's talking. Make sure that even if something is funny, that you're still showing that you can listen and hear and see, okay? Make sure that when you like something, you clap to show your appreciation. We don't need to scream. We don't need to jump up and down. Just make sure you clap, right? And we talked about attentive listening, and if you need to leave, make sure that you get up and you walk behind the audience, because we have a lot of our kindergartners who want to see and who are in front, and they need to make sure that they're seeing everything that's going on. Are responsible. You want to make sure that you're responsible. Make sure that you use the bathroom before you come, okay? We have a lot of information that we're going to be talking to you about, and we might want to make sure that you see everything. Make sure that you participate appropriately. So that kind of goes along with making sure that you're clapping, that you're using attentive listening, that you're not talking to your neighbor. Because even if we get 6 people talking in the multi-purpose room, it can get pretty loud. And then make sure that you leave all objects besides yourself in the classroom. So we're not going to be bringing any pencils. We're not going to be bringing any toys, because toys, they stay at home, right? Along with stuffed animals. We don't need to be bringing any assignment notebooks. So when you come into our assemblies, we want to make sure that you get a chance to see everything that's going on and participating using attentive listening, making sure that the speaker knows that you are looking at them. And if we have fun stuff going on, or if someone's being silly, I'm usually very serious all the time. Okay?
Always serious.
Always serious.
Always serious. And boys and girls, you get an opportunity to practice this morning with your class at 9:30. We'll be calling down classrooms to the MPR room at that time, and we'll be ready to go.
And if you know what these glasses are from, we have a little theme going on for our assembly today. So let's be thinking about that, okay?
I know. Thank you. What a great job she did in sharing to us our expectations in the MPR when we do all school assemblies. I have another guest here. Mrs. Dunmore, come on up.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. What did you bring with you?
Well,
those of you who went to summer school here at Jackson School this summer, you planted our garden and you did a great job. I'm not sure if you can see this because of the green screen, but this is a watermelon out of our garden. And here's another one that we have. And then
Everything is green.
yes, everything is green. Imagine that. Plants are green. We have peppers.
Lots of peppers.
Lots of green peppers, and there's a few tomatoes, and there's some yellow peppers.
And what is this?
This is a melon that we picked yesterday. We picked yesterday because there were bugs swarming it. It was actually a little too soon to pick it. It should be about this big, so there are more like this out in the garden. So if your class has a chance at some point to go out there and look at the garden and see things, that'd be great. Today at lunch, in your fruit choice, will be some of the watermelon from the garden. And then in the next few days, these peppers will be cut up and sliced, and they will also be a choice at lunchtime. So we are really excited, and we're also working on freezing some of the produce so that when we have our soup supper, the end of October, first part of November, at that point, we'll have soup from all those things. But I was so excited to be able to pick these.
So Mrs. Dunmore, in the office,
Yes.
I see 3 pumpkins sitting on the countertop. Did those come from our garden too?
They did. I forgot about those. Okay, so
we have the cutest pumpkins. So if you make a trek to the office today, we have the cutest pumpkins sitting on the countertop because at Jackson, we are going to have pumpkins.
And that was kind of a surprise because the packaging that we planted, we thought said squash. So we were looking forward to all this squash. Pumpkin squash. They're beautiful. So when maybe tomorrow during the PBIS things, everybody will get a chance to see them.
Absolutely. So I so look forward to eating and enjoying these things today on our school lunch and this week as a snack with vegetables. And boys and girls, thank you for doing such a nice job before summer school, during summer school, and then throughout the summer, teachers and staff all came to help our garden make it to now.
Oh, yes.
So the harvest is good.
The harvest is good so far.
Excellent.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Also, boys and girls, you may see lots of people wearing red. Thank you to kindergarten and first grade. Color days are on their way, and we cannot wait to share that with you. We like seeing different colors each day of the week, and we like knowing that you're learning about those colors. And welcome, kindergartners. All of you are here together today. Thank you for coming to Jackson School, and I hope you enjoy your first full day with everyone in your class here at Jackson. Lots of other things are happening throughout the building. I will be around out and about. We have had some special guests in our building as well, which is fantastic. Jackson students, I am so proud of you. Continue following your Tiger Truths every day of be safe, be respectful, and responsible. And don't forget to be awesome.